Shalom, 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 Yasha Allah. I'm Priest Ahwan Mayum. I'd like to give infinity honors, all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim Rakah Quadash. All right. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. My name is Priest Ahwan Mayum. I'm from the Shepherds of Berea Camp. Big ups to the Shepherds of Berea Camp. This is a quick video. It's called 2%. Really? And I'm going to start it off with the numbers. Let's crunch the numbers. Let's get the numbers right on what this concept is about, all right? It says 2 Peter 3:8, but beloved, be not ignorant. So this is for the people that don't know no better. Be not ignorant, and for the ones that do, of this one thing. So this is the one thing that you need to not be ignorant about. That one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years. So one day with the Lord is 1,000 years, man, all right? And 1,000 years is as one day. Now imagine if you getting shot and killed at 20 years old, 18, 14. You don't even get a chance to live 2%. Really? And I'm going to bring out some articles, man. All right? Let me get a precept. Y'all brothers follow these up with this precept. Psalms, the 90th chapter, and I'm going to jump to the 4th verse. For 1,000 years in thy sight are but as yesterday, because 1,000 years is one day with the Lord when it is past, and as watch in the night. So imagine if you get killed at 31 years old. You only live 3%. Let's do the math. So if you was, let's say, 1,000 years, right? Let's get it. Let's say if you was 25 years old, right? And then you get shot in the back of your head because you want to be a wicked gang member. You want to be a drug dealer. You want to be a credit card scammer. You want to be evil. Okay? So you get killed at 25, right? And divide that by 1,000. That's one day with the Lord is 1,000, right? You times that by 100, right? You only live 2.5% of a life, man. You see that? That's not a lot in the grand scheme of things. If you're thinking about a whole 100% and you only live 2%, really? Come on, man. Now I'm going to read this article. This is about this brother right here. Okay. His name is Douglas Young. Okay. 31 years old. So what that math means, he lived 3.1% of a life. Never knew the Most High. See, the most important thing is to know and serve and worship the Most High while you on this planet. It says Douglas Young, mother moved from New York to give him a better life. His return there ended in it. And his brother looked like he was, very, keeping himself together, trying to do good for himself, It says Young, 31, worked and hustled as a teen and young adult, staying out of trouble, putting himself through college and building up a lucrative high-end sneaker business in Georgia. All right, so he was hustling the sneakers, the Marty McFlys, the new Jordans. All right, he was putting himself through college. He was trying to live the American dream, have that entrepreneurial hustling spirit, trying to be the next FUBU. All right, Damon John, It says, it ended in a deadly Brooklyn confrontation February 8th, when Young sold a pair of high-end sneakers to one of his regular customers, Hakeem Smith. So New York is home of the grimiest, filthiest people that you could know on the face of the earth. America is. Chicago, all right? L.A., all right? So this guy right here, Hakeem Smith, he knew the whole time he was going to rob this dude. So just like most wicked jakes, they might buy once, they might cop from you one time, twice, 3 times, 4 times. And then when you get comfortable and you bring the Yeezys, this brother got killed for a pair of Yeezys, man. A pair of Jordans, a pair of Marty McFlys. Instead of completing the sale, Smith robbed Young and shot him in his head. See how wicked? That's wicked as all hell, man. Police found Young's body burning in a car, this car right here. That was his hope. That was his future, burning in the car. At Bay Clinton Street in Red Hook on Friday, cops arrested Smith and charged him with Young murder. You see that? You see that? This brother came up here to sell sneakers and died. Got killed. Got murdered, man. All right? He lived 3.1%, okay?
Also searching for the person who shot and killed a man this afternoon in North Philadelphia. Police say a 26-year-old man was shot in the back at North 27th and West Cambria Streets. He was taken to Temple University Hospital where he was pronounced dead just after 12:15. So far, there are no arrests here.
See? And this is yesterday, October 23rd. These events is happening every day all across the United Snakes of America. Okay? All across. Okay? Mother shares heartbreak after murder of 14-year-old son. One of more than 50 people shot in Baltimore since Labor Day. All right? So this child only lived 1.4%. The person before, he lived 2.6%. All right? Think about this, man. 1,000 years and you only able to live 20 years. Really? Really? Huh. A 9-year-old. A 9-year-old. A 9-year-old. Think of that. A 9-year-old. This is crazy, man. It says a mom and her 2 young children were gunned down as they attended an outdoor gathering, all right, barbecues in Sacramento, California, and a shooting that left a 9-year-old girl dead at the scene. We not even nowhere near the 1,000-year mark, man. And this is what I'm saying, man. Life is short, brothers. Life is short, man. So, when you in this truth, man, be energetic, man. A brother shouldn't have to tell you, pick up your voice, man. Through the spirit, you supposed to be on fire, man. Be energetic, man. Life is short. The Most High could take you out, man. You don't know what tomorrow holds, man. You don't know. This is James 4:13. Go to now, ye that say today or tomorrow, we will go into such a city. So you got people that plan things, right? Right? They like to plan things, right? And be like, hey, man, when I retire, my pension, I'm going to have $500,000 saved up. No, you're not. You ain't going to have nothing. You can't think of tomorrow like that, man. You got to live for the moment right now. And you got to serve the Most High right now. And you see, James was rebuking people that had that mentality, man. All right? Oh, yo, man, I'll be arriving in New York next week. How you know you're going to be arriving in New York next week? How? You don't know, man. You don't know, man. People got to wake the hell up, man. It says, verse 13, go to now, ye that say, today or tomorrow, we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get a gain. You see? That dude, Douglas Young, he thought he was going to be selling Yeezys. Yeah, I'm going to make this profit. I'm going to go back. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to re-up. I'm going to make some more. Not knowing that the Most High was going to kill him. So you can't have that spirit, man. It's easy for you to die, man. But what did you do here while you was on this earth, man? Verse 14, whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor. You understand this? Your life is a vapor that appeareth for a little time and then vanisheth away. Bro, we are, and you know that saying, you walking on a cloud? We are literally walking clouds. When you see people, look at them as a cloud. Because guess what? One day they're going to vanish away, man. And I'm going to show you a visual after the scripture. It says, for that we ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that. So that should be your mentality. If the Lord will. I'm going to get a precept. I'm going to get Acts real quick. Acts 18 and 21. This is a good precept, Akim, brothers that's watching. Okay. And look what Paul said. Paul said what? But bade them farewell, saying, I must be all means keep this feast that cometh in Jerusalem. But I will return again unto you if God will. Lord willing. Because you don't know what tomorrow holds. The Most High could take you out. You could get electrocuted. You could get hit by a parked car. Okay? You could get killed by a foul odor. You know? You could slip on a damn basketball. This thing in life, man, you got to put the Most High's will, man. You got people getting killed. One lady got hit with a stray bullet in Queens. So this truth is deadly serious, man. You can't have that spirit. Oh, man, in 20 more years. 20 more years? Are you kidding me, man? I knew somebody that I work with. You know, he always telling me, yo, crunch your numbers, man. Make sure all your numbers is right before you leave the job. And you know, today, the Most High took him out. I mean, a few days ago, the Most High took him out. He lost his life. And he wasn't even able to enjoy the fruits of his labor. And it shook me up. And now I'm about to make a move based on that, man. So you can't plan for the future like that, man. But Paul said, if God will, and he sailed from Ephesus. Because you don't know what can happen, man, while you traveling in the world, while you sleeping. You could get bit by a spider, a poisonous spider. So I'm going to finish reading the book of Psalms real quick. And it's something powerful, right? Now, this is the concept that y'all got to understand. The days of our years are 80 years and 10. So technically, right, you only supposed to live 70 years. So 7% of 1,000 years, man. That is a blessing to live 70 years, man. And then it says, and if by reason of strength, they be 80. So if you kept yourself together and the Most High give you that strength, you know, that's a blessing. That's a super blessing to live 8%, 80 years. Yet is there strength, labor, and sorrow, for it is soon cut off and we fly away. See, we're going to fly away just like them clouds that was talked about in the book of James, man. In the book of James. All right? Because it could happen. I'm going to show you a visual real quick. This is you. This is you. You're a cloud. You're going to vanish away. All these clouds. We're walking clouds, man. This is deep, man. Visualize this, brother. Make the most of your time. Because you're going to vanish away. You see? Then the skies get clear again. I just wanted to bring that out, man. We're clouds. And there's a saying called what? A Latin saying called umbra sumas. Pelvis ete umbra sumas, meaning we are dust and shadow, man. We are dust and shadow, man. All right? So you can't be arrogant in talking about what you're going to do in the future, man. All right? Because you may not have no future. This is James 4:15. For that we ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that. So everything you do, you got to say, Lord willing. But now ye rejoice in your boasting. All such rejoicing is evil. All right. So when you operate in that realm, yeah, I got this plan, or I'm going to do this in the future. You don't know what the hell you're going to do. And that word for boasting, let's look that word up.
Strong's G 212, alazaniah. Alazaniah.
Alazaniah. Alazaniah. Okay? It's empty. Empty assurance, which trusts in his own power and resources, shameful, despises, and violates divine laws. You're violating the laws. You're making it seem like you in control of your life, man. And you're not, man. You're not. It's time for us to wake up. It's so easy for you to die. Hey, y'all remember Mike Tyson, right? You remember how his daughter died? Mike Tyson's daughter dies after a hanging incident. It says on May 26, 2009, Exodus Tyson, the 4-year-old, all right? So guess what? She didn't even live 1%. She lived 0.4% of 1,000 years. The daughter of former heavyweight boxing championship, Mike Tyson, died at a Phoenix hospital Monday after what police call a tragic accident on a home treadmill. Exodus was on life support after accidentally hanging herself on a cord, dangling from a treadmill in her central Phoenix home. She died at 11:45 a.m. So guess what? That somehow she was playing on this treadmill and there's a cord that hangs under the console. It kind of a loop. Either she slipped or put her head in the loop, but it acted like a noose and she was obviously unable to get herself off it. You see that? So Mike Tyson thought he was going to retire his boxing career, and the Most High plagued him, man. Y'all don't understand how vain that is, man. And when you at these jobs, sometimes you think you a bug out. You think, damn, maybe I don't know what's going on, man. You know, maybe I need to leave this truth. The demons start messing with you. But let me tell you something, brother. When I seen my supervisor or my coworker on his deathbed, man, it let me know that I'm the one, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the Most High blessed me to open my eyes to realize what horse to bet on. You see, my coworker betted on the wrong horse. He betted on the material things. He betted on the earthly concepts. He betted on the wrong horse. All right? Pelvis, ete, umbro, somos, meaning we are dust and shadow. All right? You are just a dust, a shadow. You a vapor. You a cloud, man. You a cloud, man. You know, just look up in the sky, man. You are just a worm. You insignificant. You're not all that. Humble yourself, man. When you look up in the sky, you see all those stars and planets and different galaxies and comets. And we don't have access to even go up there and understand what's going on these other planets like Mars, Jupiter. All right? Our brains can't even comprehend. We ain't nothing but dust. We just pieces of sand. We just pieces of sand, man. Dust, man. We are just shadows. We're clouds. I say that to say this, man. While you're here on this earth, this is what you should be doing. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Isaiah 55:6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Not your pension, not your woman. The foundation, the wisdom, seek the Lord while he may be found, while you have the opportunity. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his ways, and that's why we go on the highways and byways, to tell the wicked to forsake their ways, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. You see? And let him return unto the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and he will have mercy upon him. And to our God, for he is abundantly pardoned. So, man, you got your unrighteous thoughts is what's keeping you out this truth. Stop taking everything so serious, man. All right, you catch cancer or you go through misfortunes. It's just a part of life, bro. It's just a hurdle. Now, let me tell you something. It's going to make you stronger too. But seek ye the Lord while he may be found. And this life that we live in is only about life and death, man. You're not important as you think you are, man. The concept about cars, money, cars, hoes, and stock market, that's all vain. Like I said before, my coworker, my supervisor, He had more money than me. He had more substance than me. He had more houses than me. All right. I myself live in an apartment. But guess what? He's going to get buried in the same dirt that I'm going to get buried in. And vice versa. He's not better than me. And it's time for us to wake up and come into this knowledge, man. There's nothing wrong with helping somebody out. And I watched him as he sat there, and the Most High, he was done, man. This is the book of Luke 12 and 16. It says, and he spake a parable unto them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. Verse 17, and he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my fruits. And he said, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. So my boss used to always talk about, yo, man, he's from Guyana. I'm going to build me a house in Guyana. I'm going to build me a house. And he was actually building his house. But he didn't even get a chance to enjoy his house. Overall, he was a good brother. But he didn't have the understanding of this truth, man. You know? It says, and I will say to my soul, soul, hast thou much goods laid up for my years, for many years? Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. So he thought he was going to be able to, how can I put it? Benefit off all the work he did. He thought now he was going to be able to relax because the construction is all done. It says, verse 20, but God said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. You see? Because you could die anytime, unexpectedly, bro. Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? You see? Because now you did all this saving up money, building this, building that, and then you don't get to enjoy it. Your life is like a cloud, man. It's a vapor. You're going to vanish away. Seize the moment, man. And when you die, you're going to give it to somebody else, your kids, your wife, and they ain't going to enjoy it. Verse 21. So is he that layeth up treasures for himself and is not rich towards God. You see, my boss, my supervisor, he was good to me, but guess what? He wasn't good to the Lord. He wasn't rich towards God. He never served the Most High. He never presented himself like a living sacrifice. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of men. Your whole duty in life is about fearing God and keeping his commandment. Everything else, your job, hey, don't take that old shit. If you could work, you work, man. You know, you're supposed to go get a job. But if you was to get fired, don't get depressed. You know, you could get another job. The Most High going to provide for you, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Life is bigger than your pension. Life is bigger than, you know, yo, bro, at the end of the day, we all going to vanish, man. And nobody's going to ever remember you again. Just like them clouds that you see in the sky when they vanish. Nobody's ever going to remember them again. This is the book of Sirach. Observe the opportunity. You see? Observe the opportunity, man. You got to observe the opportunity that you was given. That word opportunity, let's look that word up. It says fit, convenient, or seasonable time. All right? It says from opportunos, fit, convenient, suitable, favorable, from the phrase oportum, venius, coming toward a port. You see? So the opportunity is you coming towards the port. A reference to the wind, in front of, ob means in front of, and portus means harbor. And guess what? You could lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. Everybody that I work with, they know what I'm about. But they treat me like I'm a bozo. They don't respect the fact that a prophet is among them. They not even observing the opportunity. It says, and beware of evil, and be not ashamed when it concerneth thy soul. This concerns your soul, you being in this truth. It concerns your soul, man. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. That's what it means, in front of the harbor. Opportunity. And when you look that word port up, it says a bay, a cove, a recess of large body of water. So you could be right around a brother, and they know you a prophet of the Lord. They know what you do. They listen to your phone conversation. They know what you're about. And you think them guys would tap in? No. They're going to link up, smoke sips, drink drinks on the weekend, puff cigars, travel the world, and you don't know the Most High could take your damn life. Just like in Luke, the 12th chapter. You're planning for the future. And the Most High called him a fool. I'm going to take your life away. So he wasn't even able to enjoy all the building that he did, man. That's vain, man. That's vain. That's vain. I'm going to get one more precept, and then I'm going to wrap it up. This is Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. It says, then, verse 1, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. These people don't make no account of our labors. They actually laugh at us. They actually know what we about. My supervisor, my co-worker, he knew what I was about. He never inquired. And then when he was on his deathbed, I'm thinking he was going to say something to me like, yo, man, can you put up a prayer for me? Like have a conversation with some substance. And this guy was talking about the job, reminiscing about the good old days. Unbelievable, man. Verse 2, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. You see? So when they see us get saved out of this wicked society, because the people that know about us, they're going to actually see us get saved. Right in front of them. Holy, their jaws is going to drop to the floor. It says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision, and a proverb of reproach. You see? And we fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. You see? They thought that we was going to, fall off, going to the crazy house, have misfortunes all our life. But they the ones that are going to be looking crazy, not us. And then they're going to say, verse 5, how is he numbered among the children of God? And as his lot is among the saints. They're going to say, how the hell him? Him? He's stupid. He's not that smart. He's out of shape. Therefore have we erred from the way of truth. You see? That's what happened. You erred from the way of truth. And the light of righteousness have not shined unto us. So brothers, is a great thing for the Most High to shine his light on you, man. And then you in turn supposed to shine it on other men and women and children. And the Son of Righteousness rose not upon us. You see? Because the Most High is not dealing with everybody. It says we worried ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. You see? They worry themselves in, I'm building this house, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that. That is not what life is about. Like I brung out through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Abashai, Bashim Kodash, fear God and keep his commandments. That's all the Most High want from you. Them two things. And he's going to add unto you everything else. We have gone through deserts where there lay no way, but as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it. They have not known the way of the Lord. What have pride profited us? Or what good have riches without vaunting brought us? See, all that money, all that pride, what is it going to profit you when you are a cloud? All things are passed away like a shadow. and as a post that hasted by. You see? Like a shadow. It says, and as a ship that passes over the waves of the water, which when it is gone by the trace thereof cannot be found. You see? Neither the pathway of the kills in the waves. So just like a boat, when it goes over the water, after a while, you don't even see the trace of the boat. You don't even know the signs that a boat was there. Because what? It was a race. It was over. You vanished. You passed on. You moved on. Or as a bird have flown through the air, there is no token of her way to be found. You see? But the light air being beaten with the stroke of her wings and parted with the violent noise and motion of them, it is passed through. And therein afterward, no sign where she went is to be found. You see? No sign. Or like as when an arrow is shot at a mark, it parteth the air, which immediately come back together again, so that man cannot know where it went through. You see? It says, even so, we in like matter, as soon as we were born, begin to draw to our end. So as soon as you're born, your body's consuming and rotting away, and had no sign of virtue to show, but were consumed in our own wickedness. You see? For the hope of the ungodly is like dust that is blown away with the wind, like a thin froth that is driven away with the storm, like as the smoke which is disappeared here and there with a tempest, and passeth away as the remembrance of a guest that tarrieth for but a day. You see? Imagine if somebody lived in your house, or your daughter brought one of her friends over one time, and you've been in this house for 1,000 years, and that person only spent the night one time. You think you're going to remember that person? You're going to be forgotten, man. You're going to be forgotten, man. So understand this, man. John 7:36. What manner of saying is this that he said, ye shall seek me and shall not find me, where I am, thither ye cannot go. It says, in the last days, the great day of the feast, Yahweh Shah stood and cried, saying, if any man thirst, let him come unto me and drink. Yo, so if you thirst, man, come to the Lord, man. Because your pension is not the way. You still gonna be thirsty. Everything is vain. All that is not the way. He that believeth on me, as the scriptures have said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. So come back to the Lord, man. I'm going to get one more precept and I'm going to end it off. You know, Spirit 6:1-2. You know, Ecclesiastes 6:1. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, meaning under the sun means that he's on earth, and it is common among men. So just like Solomon, he was on the earth at one point, but he vanished away like a cloud and went about his business. Clouds are under the sun, right? It says, a man to whom God have given riches, you see, wealth and honor, so that he wanteth nothing for his soul of all that he desireth. Yet God give him not power to eat thereof, but a stranger eateth it. This is vanity, and it is an evil disease. So all these people was building up and trying to build things, and then you wasn't even able to eat the fruits of your labor, man. So seek the Most High while he's able to be found, man. Don't trust in things, man. Material things, earthly things. Trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Hey, man, I hope this reach brothers in the right spirit. Start their morning off, start their day off. Or if you in the car watching, you know, life is short, man. The Most High could give you cancer, man. The Most High could do so much to you, man. The Most High could also give you health because he's a balance. Don't put your trust in this earthly, materialistic world, man. Even though we live in it, you know? Hey, with that being said, I'd like to give infinity honors to our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Ba'ashim Rakar Kodash. Shalom, shalom, shalom.